So let's talk about diamond hands. So according to Investopedia, the term diamond hands is a slang that derives from the WallStreetBets Reddit forum, and it simply just means when someone is continuously holding a stock despite losses, adversity, and volatility, confident that the price will increase. The phrase is represented by a combination of diamond and hand emojis. Now, diamond handing is perfectly fine if you have high conviction in whatever asset you're purchasing is something that you plan to invest in for the next couple of years. The problem is individuals are diamond handing assets that are very, very risky, right? And at the end of the day, there's a difference between trading and gambling. See, trading involves strategy and probability, while gambling simply relies on hope. Now, a couple days ago, I made a video talking about ticker symbol SPCE, and I was talking about what's going on with the stock, and I mentioned how I had a small position that I bought in the after hours and where I plan to sell to make a profit. Now, I ended up selling very early in the pre-market the next day and made a profit. However, when I scrolled down to the comments of the videos, I had a lot of comments from a lot of individuals who disagreed with what I was saying. For example, we had a comment by Greatest Inspirational Videography, and he said, "Speaks with so much confidence, yet bought in at $54 after hours. Stop making videos, man. You obviously don't know what you're talking about. Next week is going to $80. Well, something that I want to talk about, guys, is if I made a profit, regardless of what's going to happen in the next week, at the end of the day, a profit is profit. Now, the stock ended up going down after I sold and made a profit. So at the end of the day, who's really winning? The individual who made a profit, or the individual who's holding, hoping that this is going to shoot to the moon again, right? Then we also have comments from other individuals such as Zombie Grizzly saying paper hands channel, right? So I kind of want to just talk about, the whole situation of what is wrong with taking profits off the table, right? We also have, another individual that said this guy doesn't know what the bleep he's talking about. Dangerous. He probably stopped out at $52. Space will pump hard all next week when traders return from break. And so his whatever, right? He's like, I'm in at $46 and we'll close at $60. Well, guess what? The next day, the stock ended up falling down heavily. So while I made a profit and it was able to lock in and take my money out of the table, that trader who was still holding in actually lost a ton of money, depending on how many shares he had, but he's still down regardless. So, a lot of these traders are saying, okay, well, the stock is going to go up higher. Well, what's wrong with taking up profits, waiting for the stock to go low, buying at a support showing confirmation, and then just entering it again, right? So we have to really just talk about this. Too many traders are misinterpreting the concept of diamond hands, and instead of trading with a plan, are trading based on hope. For example, let's just kind of show you guys what actually happened the next day so you guys see that it's not BS. We ended up talking in that video how there was a support, me buying in over here at confirmation, where I plan to sell, and me locking in profits in the pre-market, while the next day the stock crashed all the way back down. Now, when I replied to those comments on YouTube asking them where their profits are, there was absolutely no response. All I heard was crickets, right? So something I want to talk about is what is wrong with buying in, selling for a profit, letting the stock calm down so that you could wait for another opportunity to buy in again. I think the whole, idea of screaming at other traders for not diamond handing and saying that they should be losing money with them as well is just a energy that needs to be eradicated in the community. And I understand that just many people are not really experienced or uneducated, which is why I make these videos on YouTube. Now, I want to make it clear that no way, shape, or form saying that using forums on Reddit like WallStreetBets is terrible and that you should never use them. In fact, I think there's a lot of great information on these forums, but the problem is we see a lot of individuals who strike it big with luck, and we ignore all the other individuals who lose a ton of money. There's actually more individuals that lose money on WallStreetBets than individuals that actually make money. For example, if we take a look over here, we have this individual who says, I sure know how to pick them. F YOLO threads, losing 60,000 and 15,000. And what the problem is, on these forums, we glorify the individuals who made a fortune gambling, but we, just ignore all the other individuals who lost money in the thread, right? Take an example of this individual. Now, no way, shape, or form am I picking on him, but this is the guy who invested his whole life saving in Doge, all right, around 180,000, and he actually was up 2.7 million with Doge, and he didn't sell, and in fact still kept holding Doge, and now he's still up about, you know, a couple 100,000. However, he's not up to 2.7 million, and now he's making videos asking, does he regret, you know, not selling, right? And that's something that we have to, you know, just really address. You know, there's no problem with investing or buying in something low, selling at a profit, right, taking your profits off the table, and then maybe if it goes back lower, then you could buy again, right? Because, you know, what would be, you know, wrong with, you know, turning 187,000, you know, turning it into $2.7 million, and then maybe when, you know, you want to buy in again, you could just buy in again, right? So no, we don't have that. We have individuals who are not selling, not taking profits off the table, instead still holding, hoping that they can make more, and it's just a gambling mentality. We also have another individual who invested about $60,000 in Doge, turned it to 1 million, and now they're posting things like this on Instagram, where they have a screenshot of their Robinhood account and they have captions saying, "What a crazy ride. I'm kicking myself for not taking profits at 1.6 million on this account for sure, but not crying over spilled milk. Better outcome next time." The problem is, what if there is no next time? Again, the whole concept of trading and investing with hope. What about using a strategy, knowing when to enter and when to exit? Now, I want to, you know, put it out there that I'm no way, shape, or form bullying or picking on these individuals. In fact, you know, I think, you know, these individuals are having, you know, learning lessons that are gonna, you know, definitely help with their trading journey. I think every trader, once they first start, they have these experiences that, you know, in play as a form of tuition towards the market, where eventually you learn. And this is why, you know, I'm here trying to teach you guys that you don't want to trade on hope and you don't want to gamble. By the way, guys, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, and also make sure to check out the other videos on this channel. I have a bunch of helpful videos that just talk about trading and investing in the stock market. I share my experiences. By no means am I the best trader out there, but as someone who's been trading for about 6 years, I'm pretty much, you know, more seasoned than a lot of the individuals who are, you know, just coming in now and, you know, joining these forums and gambling away. But anyways, let me know what your comments are in the comment section below. Make sure to check out the links in the description, and I'll see you guys on the next video.